If you can't believe the price of gas these days, you must not have Upside. Upside is a free app that earns you real cash back on every gallon of gas you buy. You can earn up to 25 cents per gallon at over 30,000 stations nationwide, and it adds up quickly. Frequent Upside users earn an average of $340 per year just for adding Upside to their routine. Download the free Upside app to get cash back every time you fill your tank. Use code RSG25 to earn an extra 25 cents off per gallon on your first fill up. That's code RSG25. Sergio, are you ready for some surge or lack thereof? One of the things that was also supposed to happen with upfront fares, it was supposed to be more transparent, right? That was one of the big things that they talked about, was more transparency coming to the fare, because you're going to know where you're picking somebody up and dropping them off, and you're going to know the fare up front. But everything else, it's a big giant mystery, including what they're doing with surge.
Okay, this is bad. Okay, I know we don't want to be bearer of bad news, because there's already enough bad news around the world and in the U.S. I'm pretty sure. Well, thank you. Yeah, but it may not be as bad. Well, we will take a look at some screenshots of that for next week. Okay, in Ohio, some cities in Ohio, some cities in Texas, and some cities in Tennessee. I got this from 3 different cities and 3 different states. Uber has come up, Chris, finally, with the ultimate gamification. Mm-hmm. Okay, remember when the gray cloud showed up, right? We said, what the F? What is this?
Gray clouds of doom.
What dollar signs, gray clouds, all that good stuff showed up, right? We didn't know what it was. Okay, now they have decided that you guys, the drivers, us, the drivers, okay, in any, we've gotten used to the sticky surge with the dollars, right? I mean, red, orange, and colors were what they were, but they were dollar signs, right? In the high surge, maybe with the $8, neighboring, a little outskirts would be maybe $3, $2, $5, $12, whatever it is.
I like, you know what my favorite was the little hex. It had the little hex, and then it said like 2.6x, 3.4x. That was what I liked.
Yeah, well, that's gone. That's been gone for years.
I know.
There in Cincinnati, there you go. Ohio, we do this. Yeah, Brian, I don't know, bro. I don't know how this is going to work out for you guys. Now, this is the second stage of the upfront fares bullshit. Okay. So now, Chris, what it does is they have come up with these wonderful colors: purple, red, orange, all this wonderful shit. And you read this, because I was like, and now it will not give you guys, it will give you guys the lightning bolt, or the surge sign. And even when a ping comes in, it'll just show you the surge sign. It will not tell you $3 surge or $3 in addition to, or nothing. This I call the ultimate mystery surge. It's like totally casino now. We have no idea what the algorithm is going to figure out to pay us in surge. None. Zero. You can drive into a cloud that says high. You can drive into a cloud that says very high. You can drive into a cloud that says nothing. And this is it. This is the new game. And I don't like this. I mean, I'm telling you, people, this is as bad it could be for the driver as possible, because on the back end, the passenger is getting charged with a multiplier. Within that millisecond, the algorithm will decide, okay, well, it's actually a $3 surge zone, but I'm just going to pay him $1.26. I'm not sure what's going on here, Chris. What is this? You like this one? You like
no?
They got the new surge?
Oh, this is even less transparency, because you don't have any idea what's going on. All you have is these clouds to go by, so you really don't know.
Yeah,
and you don't know how much it's going to be extra. You don't know. You can't see anything. The transparency is just, again, cloudy. So you're driving into fog at this point. You don't see what it's coming to, which is unfortunate. And again, they always say transparency. How many times do they say transparency in the talking about upfront fares and stuff like that? Oh, hell no. They're
Uh,
lying through their teeth when they're talking about how much transparency is.
No, there is upfront fare. It just doesn't tell you anything. It just says this is the fare with the surge sign, and it says this is it. I think this is it. You don't know what the surge is, but trust us,
Yep.
there's
So
some surge
for
in here
those
for
who
you.
Yeah, for those who are
Uh,
watching and looking at it right now, on the left, if you look at the left screenshots, it has the four little symbols that you could potentially see to let you know where the surge is. So instead of seeing the
Yeah,
prices, which could be any price, you're going to see, like Sergio said, was very high, which is purple, high, which is red, two little up arrows, which is a circle and it's orange, and then one little carrot stick that's yellow. Clearly, everybody wants the very high stuff.
yeah,
So yeah, beyond that, then if you look at, the right-hand screenshot where it shows what the upfront fare is going to be, it's going to show you the upfront fare, and then it's just going to show you surge. It's not going to show you anything else. So it's not going to show you a percentage. It's not going to show you a dollar amount. It's not going to show you anything. It's just going to say surge. So who knows what that surge could be? Who knows what that base fare could be? And they're just going to crumble it up all together and give you the price on top.
yeah. And somebody did a trip and sent me the screenshot, and this is what it's going to look like. So you guys know, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, this is like this kind of little cluster. It says high, very high, whatever. And somebody actually went in to support, God bless him, and says, as support, why is showing in map with no surge dollar amounts, like before. And they came back and said, I'm extremely sorry for the trouble caused to you due to the technical issue. Remember, Chris, how that's the other surge started, the gray clouds? It was like a technical issue, but it just kind of got stuck. Remember that one? It was
Yeah.
the exact same language, exact same fucking language.
I like, yeah, but did you also notice though the other one was the technical issue when it came to the upfront fare being lower or not the difference between the actual agreed upon upfront fare that you accepted the trip at and the tip,
Yeah,
and they said it was
yeah,
some issue on their end.
yeah.
Why would I mean even this? Why would something like this be an issue on your end when you're literally putting into the code for this? So clearly, the coders and what's going on that side and support do not talk at all because
None.
otherwise you wouldn't see this technical issue from our end facing this issue. Okay, well then fix the
Uh,
damn thing.
they are announcing it on the app. There is a new surge, and the driver
Yeah.
goes, "What's happening?" And then support comes back and says, "Oh, there's just a problem. I don't know."
Yeah, it's just about so that's what happened when we first saw the Central Florida glitch, the surge glitch, and it's like, oh, this is a technical thing, and then like a week later, we had a couple more screenshots of it going elsewhere, and it was different than what it is now, but it was still the same type of concept. And I'm like, look, if they're baking it into the code and they're putting it out here like this,
I
they're
know.
doing this on purpose. This isn't anything other than them trying to do this.
Yeah, and then it continues. It says there is nothing wrong with the account. Your account is all set. It's just a technical issue faced by many drivers, and our team is aware of the issue, and working hard, okay, on the issue to fix it as soon as possible. Now, what do you think, Chris? Do you think the dollar surge is going to come back, or this is going to just stay?
I hope Dollar Surge comes back.
No.
Actually, I hope that they decouple Surge from the fare, and then you actually get paid in addition to, not some, oh, we're gonna give you $3 extra, and then they screw the fare so you get like a 25-cent fare
Hmm.
that we talked
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I don't.
So
I don't think surge is coming back. So whoever you are in these states and cities, somebody said Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah, this is the new surge, boys and girls. And somebody did a trip and took one for the team and sent it to me. I'm like, okay. As you guys can see, he was literally in the middle of, as this cursor on the left, in the second screenshot. He was literally under the very high sign, that purple. Are they going with the Lyft colors now? What's happening here? I'm not sure.
yeah, I think it might be.
I got copying Lyft now. and so he took a trip, and this is how the ping is going to look, boys and girls. It's going to say 912, include surge. There's a surge sign. right there. The rating of the passenger, the pickup, the drop off, how far the pickup is and how far the drop off is, and how and how many minutes to pick up and to drop off. And then this is the receipt for that same trip. The reason the trip went up a little bit because he got 5 cents for waiting time. And here's the receipt. So I was thinking, Chris, maybe they will tell you what the surge is going to be, right? But even on the receipt, it's a mystery. It's a mystery on the receipt. It's nothing. It's just
yeah, it's not showing anything. The one thing though, did you look at the receipt? Did you see what the customer paid? I'm like, I want to know what the customer paid for this ride. Did you see what the customer paid?
Customer paid 8 something with the 174 discount, 611. Uber lost their ass on this trip.
Yeah. Which wasn't even what the upfront fare cost.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't get that one. Yeah. No, actually, here's the thing. The customer price was actually $611 minus the $1.74. So they actually only paid $4.37.
Oh, okay. They even paid less. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not working for Uber.
Somebody doesn't know math over there, huh?
I just don't know, bro. But and also this goes back to people who constantly say Uber takes 50%. Where's the 50% on this one, people? Like,
no, you took over 100% on that. You took 200% of that ride.
Yeah, you took pretty much everything the customer paid, plus you took a few more from Uber. So,
yeah.
But yeah, this is it, man. This is the new surge, Chris. I don't have it yet.
Yeah. And we want to know what you think. I mean, I've been seeing a couple of different people saying, "Oh, bad."
Yeah.
But we want to know what are your thoughts? Do you think that this is better? Do you think that this is going to be making it more efficient for you? Do you like the high, very high, or the uptick carrots? What do you think about this? Put in the chat what you think.
Okay, less chance for you to get pissed off, Chris, because look, if a trip comes in 2-mile pickup, 10-mile drop off, right? And the algo lowers the base to like $5 on the trip, but there's like a $12 surge in it. Now you're not going to be able to tell the shaving at all.
No,
literally,
exactly.
You can't tell the shaving.
So
maybe they are watching and going like, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't just show them anything."
See, well, here's the thing. This is what I talk about. Imagine the boardroom that they're sitting in, coming up with these ideas, and then they get scolded because we're calling them out. And they have to be like, oh, well, now we got to go back and we got to change things or adjust things or put people, pay people back of what they're supposed to get. Because that has happened. We've gotten people paid, which is good. They're rightfully owed that money and they actually have gotten paid that money. So that's a good thing. Yeah. But it shouldn't happen in the first place. And then the second boardroom meeting is, all right, these were great ideas, but those bastards over at Show Me the Money Club are screwing with it. So, question: how can we get it where they can't tell it anymore?
They're shaving or not, right?
This is what they're doing. This is the bullshit that we got to deal with. So, don't worry, Uber. We're going to figure it out too, and we're going to report exactly what's happening when it comes to the shaving. So you can pretend you're going to one up us, but we're going to be one up you. Don't you worry about that. All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself. Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.